I was torn between Barack and McCain, but as soon as he brought on Sarah Palin, it kind of tipped the scale for me. Also, even though Barack doesn't agree with gay marriage, he's not going to pass any laws or try to do anything about stopping it or not stopping it or whatever. He's just going to leave it alone, which I think is fine the way it is. I agree with gay marriage.
Okay, hi, I'm Nicole, and I'm voting for Obama because I think that there have been a Republican in the White House for too long, and I don't agree with a lot of McCain or Sarah Palin's policies. And although that I'm really not an advocate for either party, I'm actually registered Green. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Obama because I think that's going to be better for our country. Okay, go.
Kucinich. No, I'm just kidding. Obama. Because of his leadership and because of the economy, which is the most important issue right now, and because of social issues.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm voting for Obama, and I'm voting for Obama because he's pro-choice and he shares the same views on, gay marriage and stuff like that. And I like his plan for getting us out of the current economic crisis.
I'm voting for John McCain because he can make a difference in Washington.
I'm most likely going to be voting for Obama because he recently released a science platform that significantly increases funding for science research and education in the U.S., which I think is a very important thing.
I'm voting for McCain and just the economy and foreign policy.
Okay, go.
I'm voting for Barack Obama because John McCain is an evil man.
I'm voting for Obama because of his views on the Middle East, the situation in the Middle East.
Well, I think one of the biggest issues for me is healthcare, especially right now. We have such a huge population as the middle class is sort of disappearing. It sort of appeared, during World War II, and you had this big explosion, and now we're sort of having this disassociation. So there's a lot of poverty going on, and especially with the economic crisis, you're basically looking at your healthcare plan and saying, well, do you have enough money to go to the doctor? So there's not only a national health issue, but there's a disease issue, because if you don't get these people to the doctor, you have a more likelihood of spreading disease, especially things like STDs, things that people may not even know about. And so if they're not going to the doctor and getting their checkups and things, it causes more disease problems. Also, because healthcare is one of the leading causes of bankruptcy in the nation. And I know that my family's had a problem with that, and I have illnesses, my mother has illnesses, which means that if you have to go out and get personal health care for your family, like we do because my dad's a lawyer, what happens is you're basically either paying a huge chunk of money, way more than anyone else, or you're just denied completely. And so the people who need health care most are the less likely to get it. So there's a complete problem in the system in that it doesn't do what it needs to do. And there's a way to provide health care for everyone, but still have a private system by regulation. And I feel like Barack Obama is heading in that direction, and I really appreciate it. And McCain says he'll give everybody money, basically, to fund their own personal health care, but what he doesn't realize is it's not enough. I mean, we were paying about $1,000 per person in my family for health care, which is ridiculous, and McCain's $3,000 isn't going to even tap that, and especially if you have to hospitalization. So I feel like we need to look at the United States as a group now. Take the whole United States as a medical, as one unit, as one, HMO group, or the whole company's people as one HMO group, because we actually, as the United States, are not #1 in health. A lot of other countries are doing much better than us, and I feel like if we're supposed to be, the greatest nation on earth, and we're letting our citizens get sick and die, how are we the greatest nation on earth? So that's why I'm really interested in voting for Barack Obama.
Well, first of all, I'm not voting for Obama. That may come as a surprise as I am black, and many people think that if you're black you have to vote for Obama, but that's not the case. Well, one of the reasons why I'm not voting for Obama is because he does not stack up with my views of my conservative social views. A lot of people don't realize this, but a third of my entire generation of blacks has been aborted, and that's over 20 million people, 20 million babies, black babies. And I feel like that's a Holocaust, and I can't vote for any person who supports that. abortion. That's not just the only issue though that I'm concerned about. So I'm not that big on McCain either. So we'll see who I vote for. I may have to write my own name in. I like Palin, so I may vote for her and not McCain. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to be voting very strongly on that that being one of the issues. Economy is very important to me, but that is definitely how I stand.
Okay, am I supposed to like look at the camera?
If you want to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm voting for Barack Obama because I feel that he's going to bring change to our country that we really need, and this is a really important election. And the issues and the stances of the politicians are so contrasting, and I really agree more with Barack Obama's stances on things like education and the economy and just global warming and everything. I'm a registered Democrat and vote for Obama.
Whenever you're ready.
Do you say my name or anything?
If you want to. It's up to you.
I'm voting for Obama. I think that economic policy is really big right now, obviously, and I like his stance on like social issues as far as like people's rights and crap.
Go.
The healthcare and the reforms. Like Obama wants to bring change, I support the change. Basically, the Republican Party, they have a lot of offer, but it's going to be the same thing all over again. So let's see a change, basically. That's all I care about.
Go.
Alright, so I'm voting for Barack Obama, and I think that the main issues in this election that are influencing my vote include the economy and also just the majority of his policies, because I strongly disagree with a lot of the things that McCain has done, specifically including the deregulation policies that he's taken throughout his senatorial career. So for these reasons, and especially due to Sarah Palin's total inexperience and inability to lead the country in a time of crisis, I strongly vote for Barack Obama and Biden.